Peace and blessings and namaste to all light warriors, workers, and everything in between. It is I, Sophie, today, and yes, it's a little late for this video, but okay, little sidebar, I'm going to tell you what happened, okay? And this is just going to be the lighter side of the video before I get into the actual transmission. So last night, we decided to meet up with one of my best friends, my brother, one of the balanced divine masculines that I used to hang out with all the time, you know, when I lived in North Carolina. And I was going there to deal with his throat chakra. And that was the intention. But we ended up at karaoke. We ended up at karaoke and having a ball, okay? And I had a few mimosas, okay? And a few mimosas later, I'm on the stage. I mean, I got Cher going on, you know, I got Berlin going on, you know, and it was a very diverse crowd, you know, we got to see some rockers, you know, with the headbanging. We got to see some country. We got to experience some blues singers and jazz singers, you know, very culturally diverse. So much fun. The atmosphere was so much fun, but I forgot, you know, I hadn't been out in years and years and years. So the two mimosas had me this morning like, I'm going to take my time getting up, you know, that type of thing. But so the message is, you know, don't forget to have fun. I know we're going through a lot of things, but don't forget to have fun. Don't forget to surround yourself with people of high energy, high vibration, you know, because that's part of transmutation, isn't it? You know, when you're going through something very, very dark and negative, but you're learning how to enjoy life at the same time, you know, and I just really missed him, you know, and I did get it accomplished at the bar. All right, so we actually ended up going outside and doing mudra healing in front of everybody. You know, some people just opened up, saw me doing stuff, and just turned around and left back. So everything got accomplished. We did get accomplished what we did, and he ended up cleaning some stuff off of me too. So, you know, don't forget to have fun. Don't forget to be around people. Don't forget to self-express. You know, I went out there, I self-expressed. I called myself Sexual Chocolate, by the way. You know, it's a play off of Coming to America. So when the karaoke DJ was like, coming to the stage is Sexual Chocolate, and everybody turned around, you know, a lot of white people turning around like, who the heck is Sexual Chocolate? And I just started marching up there like, yeah, you know, that's me. I was already out there, fearless. You know, don't care. And we had a ball, all right? But today's transmission is really about an excerpt of the book that I am writing, okay? And what I want to explain to you to get you in a certain type of mindset. So I'm going to read you a small portion of this book. And this book is going to be the catalyst of some of the teachings, okay? The classes that I'll be teaching concerning this. And it really has to do with transcendental meditation and mentalism. All right, but this is what I got so far. In the beginning was thought, and the thought was self-existing. And all manifestations emanated from this thought as a self-reflection of this thought, but yet not the entirety of thought itself. The thought was labeled expression, as the thought sought to experience itself. The first expression of this thought reflected the light of the original thought and sought to comprehend it. However, an expression is unable to comprehend the totality of the original thought because experience had not yet manifested. Pay attention. In this regard, the original thought was incomplete. The first manifestation of the original, striving to comprehend its origins, began to create other expressions from itself in order to experience itself. And by this method was many expressions created according to the laws of polarity to achieve perpetual balance in this universe. Therefore, the original creative expression of this thought was inherently feminine, as it was without shape, form, or purpose. It simply existed as a means to experience and learn of itself, its origins, its purpose. Anything that is self-existing is said to be without father or mother and can be solely expressed as I am, or also commonly used as I exist. But existence serves no relevancy without purpose. Therefore, Purpose was created as a measure of observation and comprehension of its own nature. Yet in order to have purpose, structure, law, and order had to come into play and manifest itself. Therefore, the expression that assigned law and order is considered masculine. Babies, when we start to understand and really understand this concept, okay, this is when you start to achieve certain levels of consciousness that we are called unity consciousness. But there are certain steps that you have to get to there first, right? If we start to understand that all thoughts and expressions come from this realm of the Ein Sof as a means to continually experience itself, recreate itself, reinvent itself, and express itself, that creation, that creative beauty that is behind it is love, right? Love strives to see things that are good and continue to perfect things that are good, that are beautiful, okay, that is sound, that is righteous. Once you start to understand and grasp this thing of this unity consciousness, you will no longer have any need to deal or hate your brother and sister. After all, if they're all expressions, then when you're hating your brother and your sister, you're hating God. This is why we were given these commandments to understand how to treat one another. The golden rule, right? Treat your neighbor or treat others the way that you would want to be treated. We do this when we recognize that our neighbors are outside expressions of the same energy that all resides in all of us. That which is good, that which is creative, that which is love, that which is sound. That's all I'm going to say to you right now, okay? I don't want to give too much away, but I do want to share with you this one last thing, okay? And this is dealing with transcendental consciousness and meditation. These are the 7 states of consciousness that you need to be aware of. The waking state, the dreaming state, the sleeping state, the transcendental consciousness state, the cosmic consciousness state, the God consciousness state, and finally, the unity consciousness state. Each individual soul on this soul journey is going through every last one of these states until they can get to that highest unity state, which is belonging back to the Ein Sof. As we travel down the Kabbalah tree, we also start to travel back up from Malkuth to the crown, Keter, Ein Sof. All right? Now, this might be a little overwhelming right now if you haven't heard any of these concepts before. Trust me, I will have you fully equipped when it is time to. But I just wanted to plant these little seeds so that maybe, just maybe, some of you will start really opening up that love chakra and looking at your brothers and sisters, whether they are white, black. There was an Asian woman at karaoke last night, and she sang this song called Black Magic Woman. And I know this song, and I had my scarf, and I was dancing. I looked really witchy in there, but I wasn't. But she had on a shawl on. We were dancing too, and I just like the cultural diversity. Right? So what I'm saying to you is I looked at this Asian woman that's singing, and she looked at me, and we connected, and we came over and was dancing with one another, right? Because we recognized one another. At that particular moment, we were one in fun, In that particular moment, there was no difference between she and I. And that's what I'm here to teach you. Doing harm to others inherently is doing harm to yourself. Let's stop it, and let's get to these higher states of consciousness, all right? I am Sophie. I love you all.